Hi, my name is Martin. Okay, welcome to a fresh episode of Elver Chat Can Learn Maths. In this episode, we'll be looking at three concepts. We'll be looking at perimeter, we'll be looking at area, and we'll also be looking at ratio. So we'll try to bring out a relationship between these three terms. Okay, a problem has been given and it treats that the perimeter of a square A is 3 times the perimeter of square B. What is the ratio of the area of square A to the area of square B? And recall that the perimeter of a square is 4 times length. So let the perimeter of square B be 4L. Okay, we call this equation 1. Therefore, perimeter of square A will be 3 times 4L. Recall that perimeter of square A is 3 times the perimeter of square B. And we've said that the perimeter of square B is 4L. So 3 times 4L will give us 12L. Let's call this equation 2. And recall also that the area of a square is length times length. So how do we find the area of square A? First, find the length of square A. And to do that, from equation 2, we have that the perimeter of square A equals to 12L. Okay? 12L. The perimeter of square A is 12L. And to get our L, dividing both sides by 12, you can see here I'm dividing both sides, the left hand side and the right hand side, by 12. Dividing both sides by 12, we get L to be P over 12. That's the length of square A as P over 12. Now, to now find the area of square A, recall that the area of a square is length times length. We've gotten the length of square A. So length times length, the length for square A is P over 12. So P over 12 times P over 12 gives us P square over 144. So the area of square A is P square over 144. So we do the same for square B. The area of square B, first we find the length of square B from equation 1. Let's go back to equation 1. Equation 1 is 4L. Perimeter of square B equals to 4L. So we're going to find the length of square B from this equation 1. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, so perimeter of square B equals to 4L. We are looking for L, which is length. So dividing both sides by 4, we have P, that's the perimeter of square B divided by 4. We have 4L divided by 4, that's the length of square B. 4 times length of square B divided by 4. And solving that, we arrive at the perimeter of square B over 4. So the length of square B is P over 4. Now, having found the length of square B, to get the area becomes easy. Area of a square, of course, is length times length. So the length of square B times length of square B is L square. Okay, so recall that we found the length as P over 4. So we'll be multiplying P over 4 by P over 4, which will give us P square over 16. So the area of square B is P square over 16. And the area of square A is P square over 144. And recall that the question that was asked was that we should find the area of square A to the area of square B. We found both areas. So what we'll be doing is to find the ratio of these two areas. Okay, so P square over 144 divided by P square over 16. Okay, that's the ratio of square A and the ratio of the area of square B. So changing the division sign to multiplication, you take the reciprocal. P square moves down, 16 moves up. So multiplying, P square cancels P square. 16 divided by 144 gives us 1 over 9. So the ratio of the area of square A to the area of square B is 1:9.